and they're flying on their bike trying to weave through the traffic, and then you've got the rollerbladers doing their thing, taking up both lanes. So when this is all done, it's going to be a little bit easier to move people in and out of that area?
Absolutely. There will be an underpass area for cyclists and sort of speed racers who are interested in getting a time and reaching their personal best. But then there'll also be sort of an overpass for pedestrians who are here to have a leisure day with their families and barbecue. We definitely took that into account as we were planning the new boat marina. I also want to mention, before I forget, is that we're going to have additional parking. So there'll be about 200 parking spots, both on the side of the boat as well as on the other side of the Lake Shore Drive.
Great. Well, I know that a lot of the people in the 4th Ward and around the city will be excited that 31st Street will be back open. You know, the year before, I think you guys put a new field house in at Oakwood.
Correct.
And on the beach. So there have been a lot of improvements to the South Lakefront. I think that's great.
Well, thank you.
You know, a lot of times when you live on the south side, there's a sense that all the investment happens north of Madison Street.
Absolutely.
And to see the work continue down the South Lakefront is really important, and it helps to unite our city. It helps to really add to the vitality of the community when people can go out and see new equipment, new investments in infrastructure. It certainly makes you feel like you made the right choice in terms of what community you live in, and that your community is important. So I just want to underline how great that is, how great that project is.
Well, and we really appreciate the community support that has come out in favor of such improvements to the lakefront. We definitely want everyone to experience the beauty of our lakefront, which is so unique to Chicago and one of our greatest assets.
Oh, it's great. I mean, you can, you know, ride from, you know, I used to get on at 47th Street and I'd ride all the way north. Up to the city's edge and then try to ride back. I'd be kind of sore after all that because I wasn't in the best shape I should have been to do all that. So speaking of shape, I know that you guys are working on a family fitness day for the South Side, and you know I see a lot of people out at Mandrake Park early in the morning walking around the oval and jogging, and so tell us a little bit about what you're planning on doing there.
Absolutely. Well, the Park District in general, if you might have noticed, is that at Kennecott, we've definitely taken wellness to a new level. We have new healthy vending machines that offer all 100% healthy snacks, and they're all the same price as $1. And so on that theme of wellness, because recreation is certainly a part of wellness, is we decided to have a family fitness fun day, and we thought Mandrake Park would be an excellent location for that because, as you said, there are people there as early as 5:30 in the morning walking along the track, as well as it is very centered, a big part of Bronzeville, the community. So on May 5th, it's a Saturday, from about 10 to 12, we're going to have family relays, different types of nutrition talks, and all types of different fitness activities. It's open to everyone, not just families, but just to really get the word out that wellness and health can be a lot of fun. It can be a social, a way to get people together, and it's something great you can do with your family, and it doesn't really have to involve lots of equipment or time.
And the good thing is that if you have kids and you take them to something like this, they'll end up running around, jumping up and down, right?
And getting exhausted.
Getting exhausted. You'll feed them some lunch so their stomachs will be full, and then they'll take a nap in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I need to make sure my daughter gets by there so I get a little piece the afternoon of May 5th.
Please.
Well, that's great. I mean, you know, it's important that people know that fitness isn't just about sort of using an elliptical machine, or you have to be a runner or a jogger, but there are different ways that you can get exercise, that you can move around and feel better. And then also, you know, sort of linking it with nutrition, because if you're not putting the right stuff in, you can exercise all you want, but you're never going to see the results you want to see unless you have both sides of the equation. And we talk a lot about food deserts, but you know, my sense is that if you create new grocery stores in certain parts of the city and you don't educate people on what they should be buying, how they should prepare the food, you know, what they should be looking for, you know, you're just going to create, you know, a grocery store, but you might end up with people buying the same stuff that they would have bought if there hadn't been a grocery store there, if there had been a convenience store. So I think that's really, really important.
It definitely goes hand in hand. I mean, it's one thing to have, you know, to exercise every day, but you may not see any results because what you put in your body is certainly a big part of your own overall health and well-being. So definitely, we really want to sort of keep people aware that it is sort of that two-part process and not just, you know, one or the other. So.
And if you want to do the old school kind of stuff at the Park District, you want to flash the leather, go and box and do all that kind of stuff, you can still do that?
You can absolutely do that, yes.
Okay.
So
are you still sparring? You know, I know that you.
I'm on a hiatus right now, but
okay.
I do hope to before the next year get back in and hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know if our viewers know that you're a southpaw.
Yes,
so you know it's very difficult to box if you're right-handed like me. To go up against a southpaw is really, really tough. It gives you quite the advantage.
That is what I hear. But
keep that right hand out there. Well, I think we're going to wrap up soon. Any last thoughts you want to share with us about the Park District and what's going on?
Nope, just please sign up, set up an account on our website.
You want to say the website one more time?
Absolutely, www.chicagoparkdistrict.com.
And also, now's the time to apply for jobs as summer rec leader.
Absolutely. Any teens out there who would like a summer job, please also go to the website and look under jobs.
Okay, and then we're going to have some movies in the park too, right?
We are absolutely going to have some movies in the park at Mandrake, probably at Brooks as well.
Great.
And the dates are coming.
Okay,
so.
very good.
Great.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, thank you. Hi, welcome back to Fourth Ward Headlines. I'm your host, Alderman Will Burns. We're joined today by Joshua Krasne from the University of Illinois, Chicago. You're going to be coming down to the King Center at 43rd and Cottage Grove, and University of Illinois, Chicago will be creating an autism resource center.
Correct.
Why don't we start by explaining what autism is?
Okay. Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder.
Okay.
Meaning that the brain's neurology is not accessing the body and mind as it would with a neurotypical child.
Okay.
As a result, we see a developmental delay in 3 core areas.
Okay.
Those areas being communication,
Okay.
social interaction, and behavior. Now,